Hello, lovely witches. This is Dawn from Aurora Dawn. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. This is another episode of Witchy Wisdoms Wednesday. And if you're new to Witchy Wisdoms Wednesdays, this is a collaboration of 5 witches. And we pick a topic and we each make a video on that topic. So you get 5 different views of that topic. The links to the other witches channels on YouTube will be down below, okay? And they're all on a playlist, so you'll see that playlist at the end of this broadcast or this video. You'll see okay, so this week's topic is love spells. And I think if you've been on this path, the witch's path, for a while, you probably already know a little bit about love spells, but I'm going to just touch on it by telling you a story. So I was still very new to my path, and I was dating this guy, and I wanted to just kind of heat things up a little bit, or you know what I mean, to make things a little bit more exciting. So I cast this love spell on some oil that I put together that I made, and I used it to massage his back, and after that, um, later he became more. I mean, it was quickly after I did that he became more emotionally attached to me, and it became very not healthy. He actually hired a private detective to follow me around to keep an eye on me because he was sure I was cheating on him. I was seeing other men. So it was not a good thing, and he was so emotionally attached. It was very difficult to break off that relationship. So my warning is that you know what you're getting into, because a love spell can create that attachment, and if you don't know that that's the right one for the rest of your life, that other person is, maybe is compatible, maybe is good for you, just be careful, because your subconscious beliefs are going to interfere with that spell, most definitely. And I want to say that, um, like right now with my relationship with Skip is just glorious. We've been together 19 years. We started dating in 2001, and we've been together ever since, and I have not wanted anybody else. He is the most perfect person for me. All of my other relationships never went beyond about 2 years. So that kind of tells you something. I knew, and I won't get into details, but there are things that made me know that he was the right person for the rest of my life, and I have not regretted it. Okay, so love spells. I want to say that love spells are not confined to romantic love spells, okay? Anyone who has followed me for a while knows that I had a falling out with my mom. She became very toxic when Trump was running for president in 2016. And she was calling me all sorts of names, and I just blocked her from all of social media, and we stopped talking. She stopped sending me cards, like birthday cards and Christmas cards, and for a couple of years we weren't talking to each other. And after a while, I said, this is crazy. I need to take care of this. So the first thing I did, and this is a pro tip, the first thing I did was to figure out, to sit quietly and go searching in my shadow self what was being triggered, because those names she was calling me bugged me. And whenever somebody is calling you names or has an attitude or, whatever towards you, and you feel upset, you have every right to feel upset. But if you feel upset, also know that there is something inside of you that's getting triggered. And that is something, it needs to be taken care of. It needs to be healed. Light needs to be brought to it. So my mom is calling me names and is being very hateful and is bothering me. So I went into some my shadow work, and I uncovered what was being triggered, and I ministered to it, I guess you could say, brought healing to it, brought the truth to it. No, I'm not really that way. I'm a very loving, beautiful person. That's so what she's saying to me does not apply to me. And a lot of stuff from my childhood I had to bring that healing to it again. And then I felt so much love for my mother, and I decided now's the time to do a sweetening spell, bring love and joy back into our relationship. So I did that, and I did a video on it. So I'll try and find that video and link it down below. But it's very simple. I put her in a jar and poured in a bunch of honey. Now, raw honey will last forever. Okay. So I didn't have to worry about it getting old and going bad or anything like that. So I did that, and I burnt a pink candle and wrapped a pink ribbon around the jar. And I spent time in meditation. Now, 10 days 10 days after I did that, I received a card in the mail from my mother, who just basically said, "I'm sorry, love, Mom." And that's all I needed. And even if she didn't say she was sorry, we could communicate and have love between us instead of all of this hate and contention and stuff. So I wanted to mention that because a lot of times love spells, we think about, bring that lover back to me, or get that person to fall in love with me. And really, you have to be careful. If that person doesn't want to be with you, why do you want to try and force them to come back? I know you don't want to lose them, you don't want them to go away, but if they don't want to be with you, don't force it. Instead, go inside and find out what it is within you that's repelling them. What it is in you that you need to work on that would make you more attractive. And sometimes it's not the chemistry's not right. There are things about that other person that they're finding is just not good for them and not right for them, or something. And so they need to move on, and you need to let them go. So there are a lot of things to look at first before you do a love spell, and a lot of things you need to do within yourself to cleanse and let go and heal, so that you can go back to feeling good about that other person. And that's just bringing love back into the relationship and joy back into the relationship. So be careful with the love spells, yes, and they're not always confined to romantic relationships. So relationship with your mother, relationship with your siblings and children and other things, and just be open to what is it about me that is causing me to attract this contention and conflict in these relationships. Take care of that first, and then do your love spell. Okay. And that should really, really help you become more lovable, more loving, and then they'll be attracted to that. And that's what you want, right? You want more love between you, the two of you. So I didn't want to get too deep into it, because I know the other ladies will probably discuss this as well. I don't have any love spells per se um, for romantic partners. I've been with Skip for, I think I said, 19 years. and where I have no reason to do a love spell except for maybe to feel more comfortable expressing my emotions. I'm not good with emotions. I'm showing love and appreciation to him. I do show him love and appreciation, but just not, maybe not as much as I would like to. So maybe I would cast a spell like that that would give me more opportunities to express my feelings towards him more. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps you. Please let me know what you think about love spells, your experience with love spells, your cautionary tales. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Do something today that brings you joy and makes you feel good. I love you all. And until next time, blessed be.